So today's training is the no BS guide to fat loss supplements. So what works, what isn't, and at the end of it, you're going to know exactly what to do to start stripping away that extra fat, building some sexy muscle, and quick starting your way to beach season. Looking great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, great. Okay, so again, today's topic is the ultimate no BS fat burning supplement guide. So today you're going to get an unfair advantage with fat burning supplements that actually work without all the fake stuff, without all the fillers and hormone disrupting nasties. So let's talk supplements. You're going to learn the secret to slim that goes way beyond, we know healthy diet and exercise is going to get you there, but really you can do other things as well. And so what you're going to learn today is the fat burning secrets to help you get your best body. We want to consider certain factors when we're looking for effective fat burning supplements. The first one is we've got to look at the ingredients. Make sure that you not just look at the marketing, which is the label, but turn the bottle around and look to see exactly what's in there. What you want to make sure is make sure there's no artificial ingredients. No, because if you take that, you're going to feel artificial, and that's feeling sluggish and not well. We want to make sure that the ingredients are efficacious, and which means that they're clinically proven to work, and there's no extra fillers that with colors or dyes or extra ingredients that your body has to filter out because they are not acceptable to the body. So you won't feel good. So make sure the ingredients, check the ingredients for natural ingredients. Now, there are 4 types of fat burning supplements. The first one is going to act like an appetite suppressant. So these are really good for those that they tend to overeat. And so that's why this type of fat loss supplement will work for you. Then we have these thermogenic fat burners. So those are, thermogenic means it's going to escalate your body's ability to burn fat, increase your calorie burning capacity, so boost metabolism, okay, by adding more heat. And then the third one is they're fat blockers. So that means that they are blocking your dietary fat. They're not allowing the fat to be stored as fat. And then the fourth one is stimulant-free fat burner. So that means you'll be able to burn fat, but it doesn't give you that stimulant, like you're feeling like you are on like a lot of coffee. So looking at these, there are some problems with these, and I have to share with you right now. The first one is they're not really working to fix the problem. And so there are false promises and they're expensive lies. So basically you're wasting your money with these. And I'm sorry to burst the bubble, but really that is true. These are basically a fast and fall approach to weight loss. So they are leading to disappointment. And then what happens is the problem with these is they're not really working at the root cause, which is why you have the extra weight. And when you do that, then you could lose it and keep it off for life. And really that is the goal. That's healthy weight loss. This is fake promises. So what we talked about earlier was the types of fat burners out there. The problem is when you take these, your body will adapt to them. So that means if you're taking the appetite suppressant, you will suppress your appetite, okay? But when you're not on them, what happens is your appetite goes way through the roof. So you're gonna need to be on them all the time. But when you do suppress your appetite for that amount of time, yeah, you're gonna lose weight, but guess what? You're gonna trash your metabolism. That means anytime you do eat, like the way you want to, you'll gain it right back even more. So again, those are false promises. So what other ones were we looking at? Well, the other ones also, the thermogenic effect. So it means that you always have to be on these to raise your metabolism. There's an easier way than to take a pill to do that. Again, when you go off of them, then what happens is you bounce backwards and your metabolism goes to where it was. And then you always have to be on these. You don't always want to be tied to a supplement. That's not what healthy weight loss is really about long term. So if you're looking for long-term weight loss, then please stay tuned, because I'm going to show you exactly what to do and what not to do. And also, if you're taking stimulants all the time, here's what happens. Your body adapts. So woohoo, you feel great on them. It's great for a while, 1 to 2 weeks, but then after a while, they actually stop working. Why? Because your body, it's blunted from it. Just like think about coffee. When you first start taking coffee, remember when you first started taking coffee, how great it felt? You had all this energy, a boost in mood, woohoo, you climb a mountain. But then after 1, 2 weeks, it started to dampen, and it's like, well, I need more coffee to feel that same way. And then basically you need it now to feel normal. And that's not normal. And so again, we're doing this for healthy weight loss. This is not a quick fix. This is quick fix, yeah, but for long-term health as well. And so I really want you to I would curtail and think differently than taking those fat burning supplements. However, all is not lost. I always like to give solutions that are simple so that you can get slim, strong, and sexy and, you know, get into the body that you're looking for, but doing it by getting healthy first. And so I want you to think differently. And I want you to look at this whole weight loss thing in a new way. Okay, you're going to put on a different set of glasses, and I'm going to share with you some secrets that will actually help you lose the weight and keep it off for life. So the first one is you need to mitigate your inflammation. So whatever you do, your diet, your exercise, and your supplements, they really need to normalize your inflammation. So what that means is if you're overweight, you're chronically inflamed. So if you're chronically inflamed, the body thinks it has an infection all the time and all the energy goes there. It's not to lose the weight, it's to take care of the infection, okay? So what you want to make sure is, and all your energy goes there, so you feel fatigued likely. And so what you want to do is you want to make sure that any supplements that you're taking for fat loss really needs to mitigate inflammation. And there are ones that actually do that. So here we are working foundationally on a healthy level instead of the quick, fast, and fall approach, all right? So mitigate inflammation so that the body, you know, can be healthy, okay? And so the second one is balanced blood sugar. That is so important. So any supplement that you take for fat loss really needs to make sure that your blood sugar is balanced. What happens is anytime your blood sugar goes up because you're eating the wrong foods or you're stressed or you're exercising, you release a hormone called insulin. What does insulin do? Insulin's job is to store fat, store nutrients. Okay, but if your blood sugar is all over the place, how are you going to burn fat? No, you're storing fat. And so what you want to do is make sure your diet, your exercise, and your supplement plan modulates, balances that blood sugar. So then you don't get the spikes. So that means you can burn fat. It's really that easy. And the third way that you can burn fat and keep it off for life is build muscle. So you want to make sure that the supplements that you're taking is actually supporting healthy muscle growth. Now, that is your metabolic engine. More muscle on your body will boost metabolism. So that means you're burning more calories at rest. So when you're doing things to build muscle, you can sit and you'll be burning more calories than somebody who is muscle wasting. That is like the secret sauce, okay? So yeah, you can look like her. I mean, really, these kind of things, they work when you do it right. And it's really, really simple. So I really want to empower you to get away from these fake pills, fake shakes, fake promises. No, real truth, real food, real supplements. I'll show you which ones. But this is for a real world, okay? Because we're hanging on to a lot of weight right now. And we've got to do this in a way that's sustainable and fun and keeps it off for life. That's exactly what I do for people. So let's go to the next one. So I'm gonna offer 5 supplements that I highly, highly recommend you can explore for yourself to see if it's a fit for you. But these are like my top 5. What are they gonna do? They're gonna take care of those 3 fat loss secrets that I gave you, and I'm going to walk you through what each one does and how they're going to help with fat loss, okay? The first one is protein powder. Yes, we need protein to build muscle because that's the building block for building muscle. Again, more muscle in your body is going to allow for a really strong, robust metabolism so that you can eat as much as you want because you'll eat just enough because you can tap into that. and it's going to be shuttled to build muscle and burn fat and give you energy instead of storing fat, all right, and being a skinny fat. So what we're going to do is we're going to take some protein powder. Now, I do like whey protein powder, whey isolate. It is the cleanest source, but if you're avoiding dairy, you can look at plant protein sources, which is totally fine. Just make sure that the leucine count is 2 grams, because that's how much you need per dose to build the muscle, okay? And so the ones that I recommend to my clients, I actually give them a list. It has the right amount of leucine in there, which is a specific amino acid for muscle growth, okay? That means fat burning though. And not only that, it's really helpful for other things. So we want to take our protein powder, and so it's going to support muscle growth, okay? And when combined with, we're all going to want to exercise. Even walking outside, you're exercising. But really, we want to get into some resistance training 1 or 2 times a week. That's all you need to do. Send the signal to the body to get stronger. Send the signal to the body to build more muscle. And really, it's not that hard. And I highly recommend you get into some good resistance training, which is what my clients do. And it's super simple, 1 or 2 days a week, but really we want the protein powder to build the muscle. You can train, but if you're not having protein, you're going to waste away. So we want to take the protein in. And even if you don't train, you're still going to grow muscle, because you're giving the body the building blocks, which are the amino acids. They are essential. You cannot make them. In fact, if you're not getting it from your diet or protein powder, you will scrape away. You'll muscle waste. That is the opposite to what you need to do if you're looking to lose fat and keep it off for life and get into a really nice, healthy body. Got to build the muscle and take the protein. So it's also going to prevent sarcopenia. What happens when you get older and you're over 40 or 50 or 60, you're muscle wasting. Okay, that is your precious engine. We need to tune this up and take care of our engine. And so what we're going to do is we're going to avoid muscle breakdown by taking protein. It's also going to assist in detoxification. So this is the talk that I did last week with my Slim, Strong, and Sexy group. And what I did was I opened up their eyes to detoxification. And so these vegan diets that are low in amino acids, they're muscle wasting. We don't want to, but they're also not detoxing, because you need certain amino acids to actually do phase 2 detoxification so that you can move into phase 3, so that you're properly eliminating the toxins that are, what are they doing? They're driving inflammation. So here you're building muscle, okay, with the protein, but you're also supporting, it's an anti-inflammatory, because you're supporting the elimination of what's driving the inflammation, okay, the toxins. You're getting them out because you're eating enough protein. I can't emphasize this enough. This is like, so you got to make protein a priority. It's going to also enhance your immune system, because your body is lowering inflammation. So now the body doesn't think it has an infection. What is it doing? It's going to give you lots of energy. You're going to wake up with energy. You're going to feel more confident. And will you look 10 years younger? Yes, you will. Will you feel better? Yes, you will. And you want to find one that easily assimilates into your smoothie or your shake. And so just look for a really high quality one. Again, look at ingredients, not just marketing. We have to turn the label around and look at what's really in there. We need to get away from these artificial sweeteners. They are not okay. We need to get into stevia or monk fruit. That's the optimal, all right? Because that won't stimulate insulin to store fat. No, it's going to modulate your blood sugar, but it tastes really, really good. So you're going to want to look on sweetened with stevia or monk fruit. And again, my clients know exactly which ones to get and how much to have. Now we're going to get into number 2. Wow, I love creatine. I don't know if you've heard of it, but it's one of the most researched supplements out there for, well, bodybuilders use it. And what they do is they do it so that they can support muscle recovery and also muscle performance. When you do, you're obviously going to build more muscle, right? Not only that, it lessens muscle breakdown. So again, I did mention that, but actually it's brain cognition. It's a brain booster. So it's for brain cognition. So anybody who's had head trauma would really benefit from creatine. And also anybody who wants to burn fat. Why? Because when they take it, it's going to support muscle recovery. Because again, we're going to want to, if you're looking to burn fat, the last thing you're going to want to do is do chronic cardio. You're going to waste away. We don't want to do that. We need to do the opposite of that. We need to do resistance training. We need to feed the body with protein and also creatine. If you take that, oh my gosh, you will support muscle recovery, you will support performance, and you will actually stave off dementia, Alzheimer's, any kind of mental blocks, because creatine is really, really helpful for that. So I personally take protein powder. I personally take creatine. So everything I say, I do. And so do my clients, and they're getting amazing results. I'm just so proud of you ladies. Oh, you're just doing so well. So this is what, okay, they commonly say, 5 grams a day for creatine. Actually, you can only absorb 3 grams. So you don't have to waste your money with the 5. Just go with 3 grams and take it every day. Even if you don't train, doesn't matter. You want to pool your bloodstream with creatine. Again, you're supporting brain cognition as well. And also every day that you're walking around and you're moving and that, you're muscle wasting. So this will help mitigate that. Again, we want to make sure we take our creatine. Okay, the next one, oh, I love this one. No one's talking enough about probiotics. Okay, we need these probiotics if you're wanting to burn fat. Again, these are not the shiny objects that you guys see all the time, which is these other fat burners that are so sensational. Yeah, take this. It's going to melt away all this, body fat off your body. Yeah, it's going to fry you out, and it's going to stimulate. It's going to lower your appetite, and so you're lowering your metabolism. So you're stuck on that product all the time. And when you go off it, you gain weight. We're not doing that here. Remember, we're doing this in a different way. We're doing this so that when you take these supplements, you're enhancing your health so that you're mitigating. Remember those 3 things we talked about. What are they? They're inflammation, their blood sugar, and then also the third one. Oh boy, muscle. We're building muscle. Okay, so all these things help with that. What do probiotics do? They modulate your immune system so that you're mitigating inflammation. Not only that, there are actually certain strains that are completely tied to lean bodies. There's other strains that are completely correlated with obese bodies. Bacteroides are really found in lean individuals. Firmicutes strains of organisms in the body are linked to obese. So when you take probiotics, you're increasing bacteroides. You're increasing your ability to get lean. And because you're putting these organisms in the body, and then the body, what happens is it modulates the immune system, and it actually supports healthy weight loss. And they have been shown this time and time again, especially the Genestor brand, the HMF. So the HMF Metabolic is the one that I recommend, or HMF Fitness. They have the strains in there to increase, what do? Bacteroides. What are they? They help you get lean. Not only that, they help you get healthy, and they really support gut health. So if you have digestive issues, really important. I would really caution against fermented foods until you get the digestion kind of working better. And I would start with the probiotics. Dr. Nigel Plummer he's a super scientist. He's the one who's formulated these products that they're human strain. So when you get a probiotic, here's the other thing. You don't want animal strain. That is not we're not compatible to that. So you're putting an animal strain into a human, that's not going to work. It's a toxin. No, we want human strain to human strain. They have to be species specific. And so you've got to look for human strain. What are they? Genestor brand. They're HMF, human strain. So look for those. But okay, so let's get back to the probiotic. It's going to modulate the immune system. It's going to fix that leaky gut, because you really need to if you want to be healthy. It's going to allow for the absorption of these really important sexy nutrients to make you feel sexy and slim you down and get you strong. Okay. And they're going to allow for a flat stomach, because when you have good digestion, you have a flat stomach. You don't have that big belly bloat. So if you're someone who, by the end of the day, is pregnant, you feel pregnant, then we've got to fix that digestion. And that's exactly what probiotics and the right diet can do. It's also going to allow you to have 1 to 2 bowel movements a day. If not, you're constipated. What are you doing? You're recirculating your toxins. What does that do? Causes inflammation. What does that do? Keeps you overweight. And you wonder, oh, these supplements aren't working. You're on the wrong ones, okay? And also, we have to eat properly. So we want to make sure we're getting these probiotics in and eating properly and getting the bowels moving out so that you are feeling really clean and you get lean. Okay, now we're moving on to another one of my favorites. I love acetyl L-carnitine. I love it. Will actually shuttle I love acetyl. It will shuttle your own fatty acids in your body into the energy system, which is the mitochondria, and it will burn it off as energy. So what does it do? It's going to strip away your fat or your fat from your foods, and it's going to shuttle it into your energy system. So you're going to have energy by eating fat. You're going to have energy by stripping away your fat. That's what acetyl L-carnitine does. It's also really helpful for brain cognition too, and the heart. So it's really good for cardiovascular system. So it really supports that. I love my L-carnitine. There's a certain way you need to take it. It has to be away from food for it to work. But it's also going to really offset muscle damage. Again, what do we need? We need muscle for. Why? Because we need to build the metabolism. What does that do? We can eat more food and lose weight, and we can keep it off for life. Not only that, you're going to be healthy, and you're going to have a gorgeous body. You're going to have a nice shape to you. We need to have muscle to have a nice shape. We don't want to do chronic cardio and look like a marathon runner. No, you need to have some muscle, especially when you age. And so acetyl L-carnitine, again, helps to shuttle fatty acids to give you more energy. It's actually one of the most prized supplements for fat burning. All the bodybuilders know this. This is how we get lean, but actually we get healthy too. Now we're going to talk about my last one. Berberine. Whoa, here's a plant compound that has dual benefits. So basically what it is it helps to activate the metabolic master switch. So what is that? AMPK. So you may have heard of AMPK. And so AMPK is really super helpful for metabolism. And so this really supports that. It also, what I love about this, not only that, but actually it balances blood sugar. So when you do, what do? You can burn fat instead of store fat. And plus you're not tied to the fridge all the time. Who has time for that? No, eat and then go and do your thing. And then you can go 3, 4, 5, 6 hours. Have your wine. I use berberine before I have my wine all the time. Why? Because every time I have wine, I know I'm going to raise my blood sugar. And what do I do with berberine? It lowers my blood sugar. So what does that do? Keeps me lean and I can have wine. Plus I'm very healthy. So the wine thing, just, you can have it, but you want certain type of wine that's organic. And also you've got to support your body while you're having wine. So berberine is a perfect one. You need to take a certain amount, but really it does really, really help. That's actually my secret, one of my secrets. It's also going to support weight loss because we talked about that, and it's really important. It talks about heart health. Why? Because here's the thing. Berberine is an antimicrobial. So it's a broad spectrum antimicrobial. So here it's for balancing blood sugar, but also it also gets rid of the bad guys. What kind of bad guys? Firmicutes. What do? Lead to obesity. But when we have more of the other species, the Bacteroides, what does that lead to? Leanness and health. And that berberine it self-selects. It gets rid of the bad guys and it supports healthy guys. And so that's what you want. You want a healthy army. You want a healthy team. And this is what berberine does. It's beautiful. And so I personally take this because it actually does support my heart health. Why? Because I have a genetic SNP and it's LP little a is raised because of my genetics. And so I need to make sure that I'm not clotting my blood and having a heart attack. And so berberine actually helps support that along with niacin, but really berberine really, really helps. So I actually take it to prevent heart conditions. But we're taking it for fat burning because it has that ability. It's actually one of the few supplements shown to be effective as a pharmaceutical drug. Okay, that's how effective it is. So I personally take this and I'm sharing with you right now. These 5 are the ones I take and they work like gangbusters, all right? So if you're looking for my list that I've just described, then just let me know, send me a message and we can chat. I do have them available with one link and you can order them, but really I'd like to have a chat with you first because I'd like to learn a little bit more about you and where you are in your weight loss journey. There are so much, there's confusion, there's so much overwhelm, there's actually a lot of BS, and I would love to put you, set you straight and show you some facts actually that I know and maybe unblock your ability to start to strip away the fat in a way that will last for a lifetime. So you're welcome to send me a message with the word slim and we can start the conversation and I can get you started on the right foot. So the wrong foot, wasting any more time and money. We don't need to do that. If you're a busy woman, then this is exactly who I'm here to help. All right. Because we have things to do. So if you think you can't, I want you to think again. I have a program, Slim, Strong, and Sexy Forever, and it is designed for busy women. So if you're a busy woman and you're looking to get into a healthy weight and keep it that way, get your life back on track, look and feel 10 years younger, get away from all this chaos, because it's really simple when you know what you're doing. Feel empowered again, get the confidence, be a good role model, find a new partner. Whatever it is, I can help you get there. It's healthy weight loss. So if you think you can't and you're over 60, think again. This is Joanne here. I'm going to actually post her video on Facebook. It's amazing. So Joanne, I'm so proud of you for your journey. I'm so glad you reached out to me. But anyway, she's over 60. She was able to lose weight, get back her energy, so much more stamina and vibrant health. Her story is really compelling. She was just all over the place before she came. She was struggling and she really wanted to be there for her grandkids, and she's rocking it out, Joanne. Her mindset is so good. So I'm just so proud of you. I will post this, but you're just doing so well. So basically I just want to share, so today's step was 1 step out of 9, and it was my fat burning supplements section. So I gave you a snapshot of what that looks like. So really you can see my kind of take on this is to think differently. We need to get away from these shiny objects. We need to get away from all the BS. We need to actually build a foundation that works, because that's what's going to help you lose weight and keep it off for life. Not only that, feel empowered again. Okay, look younger and wake up with energy. All right, and you know what? Be optimized, feel self-empowered, and get excited about life again, because guess what? You have a lot of years ahead of you. Why don't you have fun? It's all about joy and adventure and living your dream, because really, I know you have a legacy. I know, because listen, you're here for a reason. You're not a mistake, and you have things to do. So I'm here to optimize your health and your body, support you with your mind, so you can go and do what you're here to do. All right. So this is what I'm designed to do. In fact, this is my mission, to help way more busy women lose up to 20 pounds and keep it off without starving. Come on. We beat ourselves up. We need to stop beating ourselves up and get empowered again. We get away from the overwhelm, and we need to also enjoy our foods and even our wine. So if anyone here is watching and you are interested in really, like, come on, let's do this. Well, it's 9 steps. It's 12 weeks. I got you. It's 1 step at a time. It's a clear path. I know exactly what to do, and I can't wait to show it to whoever is watching and they are interested in something like this. I'm here for you. So please, I'll actually click the link and I'll put it into the Facebook group. So if you really, really loved what you saw and you're looking for a fast track, then please get a hold of me. And thank you so much for your time. And I will see you next week.